All right, good afternoon. The chairman, Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center, Alegu Department, co-comrades and able viewers, I'll pay Mrs. Solution live from Ikeja Allen Avenue branch. We bring to you Mrs. Kemi uh, Ojinaka, right? Ojinaka Uche, which is the wife of Mr. Uche, who is in police custody over 3 weeks on a case of child sexual molestation reported by one of the niece who the principal brought to our office that involved also one of their auntie, Miss Nena. Uh, we have been on this case, and for properly information, the case is going to court tomorrow. We are bringing an update to you. But the woman in question, this case have been on ground. We're being called by several people here and there how we can surrender on the case, but a case of child molestation, any form of abuse, we have zero tolerance for that. As Lagos State also do say, the case will be going to court first thing tomorrow morning. After this, I should proceed to order every necessary information, every necessary documentation have been put to place from the police gender department, and will be called upon to charge the case to court tomorrow. So we'll be in court tomorrow morning. But this afternoon, the Uche wife appeared in this office again. They were in our office at Shasha branch during the weekend with Miss Juliet called Nena, which is the auntie of Amarach, where she also come to clear her whole hair and all that. But the Uche wife said charging the case to court or sending her husband to prison is more or less sending an innocent person to prison, that she was trying to hold her peace, try to shy away or keep so many things, try to keep them under carpet, hoping that the family will also reason in that aspect to settle the case amicably out of her office and police. But hence they don't want to do that. Instead, they bent on paying the husband for one reason or the other, and then standing on the ground that they ensure the husband is sent to prison. The husband is the only person they have, and she's the only one responsible for the children upkeep and not that. She cannot watch her husband being sent to prison for innocent matter. That she's ready to open up and speak out for what she know about this case. Please join us as we also hear out from her. It's her right, and the office is open to anybody. To Mrs. Uche, which is Kemi Ojinaka, Uche's wife. Thank you for being with us. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV, and follow us on our Facebook page on Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center for more useful information. Visit our website on www.hrdac.org.ng. Thank you for being with us. Please be mindful of your comments, stay put, share as you do that. Okay, sit this side, please. All right, good afternoon, Madam Kemi.
Good afternoon, ma.
Okay, how are you?
I'm fine, ma.
All right, so let's hear you out. You said you have a lot to tell this office as regard to this case that we've been on.
Yes, ma, I have a lot to say.
Okay,
Thank you for the audience, ma. I want to let you know many things that has been happening in my home ever since these two children are living with me.
Okay.
They are under my roof. When Amarach Nino came to my place, the first day she came, I discovered that she started making a lot of calls, calling all her sort of friends, both male and female. Well, I look at her that maybe first time I don't know anything about, maybe it's a friend that she missed. So as time goes on that she was staying with me, I discovered that it's like where this girl was staying, she has been living a life that is not
You're following you like this.
okay.
Yeah.
She has been living a life that is not that okay due to they don't have parental guide. So I look into that and I see that I have a lot of work to do on her because I see that she's already exposed. So as time goes on, we are living together, we are staying together. My husband shows care to these children very well because when their mother died and their father died, well, he has been looking for them since that this is elder brother children. You need to know where they are so that he can know what to do. For unfortunate for us, somebody called us at the village that they saw Amarach in the compound staying with your stepmother, something like that. My husband was so amazed that what is she doing there? They said for the past 8 months. So my husband need to tell them that please let him know how to contact her. So they gave phone to Amarach. When he now talked to her, he said, Amarach, what are you doing in the village? She said she's looking for her father's people. He said, okay, will you like to come to Lagos? She said yes. My husband now said, okay, you should not worry that you will have to contact the guy he was staying with at Abuja before they will know what to do. After that process, my husband sent 10,000 naira to them so that she can use it to transport herself to Lagos. The day she will come, I didn't go to work because of her. I waited for her at home so that I can welcome her. So when she came, I welcomed her, I cooked for her. So and I asked her, do you want to be staying with us or you just want to come and pay us a visit? She said she wanted to be living with us, but her sister is still there. My husband said she should not worry. We will get a way to bring your sister back if that is what you want. As time goes on, my husband called the guy again that, okay, what of Deborah? Please, you need to bring Deborah too so that the two of them can be in one place. We don't want them to separate since I've been separating them for a very long time. The guy said no problem. So that's how the two of them started living with me. And my husband has been doing his best for these children. As time goes on, we enroll them in school, private school for that matter, not public school. So as time goes on, I now discover that Amarachi, with her phone, the one she will use to make call, you go buy credit, she will do this. I have to call her one day that this phone you are buying credits up and down. What are you doing with credit? Something like that. She even opened a Facebook with her smartphone for you to know how eager she was. I said, but your uncle doesn't like people opening Facebook. Even me, the wife, he did not allow me. So if he still open Facebook, he will not be happy with you. So you better stop it. She said, yes, ma. But we discovered that Amarachi will still end up opening it. So when the brother came, the brother was one that was not hinting my husband that
They say you should be saying, talk it gradual, 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 gradual.
okay,
Don't rush your word. Though I
okay,
know you are a fast talker, but
okay.
gradual, gradual. Yeah.
So later the brother was saying, auntie, do you know that Amarachi have already opened Facebook again? I said, why is that when they tell this girl something she will not listen? I said, Amarachi, do you open Facebook? She said, yes, this and that. I said, stop it. So I discovered that Amarachi is the kind of girl that
I did not say you should talk low. I said you
okay,
should talk.
I discovered that she's a girl that doesn't want to take correction. When you tell her not to do something, she will still go ahead and do it. Before you know, this guy that you were staying with in Abuja that brought them was not telling my husband all sort of things. Amarachi is in cultism. She's a wayward girl. She used to go around with men. She used to do this. She used to do that. So that time my husband was like angry with the guy that how can you be saying all sort of words with concerning a young girl like this? So many things like that. So when he left, the whole family was like, what kind of
is a cultist.
yeah, that she was in the cultist, that she used to follow men, that she's so wayward that most times he used to like quarrel with her because the way she moves around with guys. My husband was like, why would this guy say such a thing? Are you trying to spoil this show? He said no. So the guy now went back to Abuja. So when Amarachi was staying with, due to my husband is a man that when he go out in the morning, he's a mechanic. He works from Monday to Sunday. He doesn't have time for himself. So I even fighting because of that. So I will not call him. Call me. That's how I used to call him. I'm noticing some things from this girl, but he will not put her down. I will say like, why am I complaining? I should let this innocent children that come and stay with me. I should let them be this and that. I say, okay. So as a woman, I noticed all these things from him. Later, I now discovered that Amarachi has the sister now called me and said, Auntie, Amarachi have a boyfriend though. I said, what do you mean by she has a boyfriend in this school? He said, yes. The way she used to play with boys, used to what she used to do. I said, no, don't get her wrong. Somebody can have a friend. As long as people are in the school, you are supposed to have a male friend. That doesn't mean anything. Say, what she's seeing is not ordinary friendship. So most times my husband at least go to that school twice. There was one he even went to go and fight. I came back from work that very day. I was asking, where is the marriage and my husband? The wife said, they went to one brother, one guy place in our school that was fighting Amarachi in the school. When my husband came back, I said, what happened? He said, Amarachi came back and started reporting a guy to me. I said, what happened? He said, the boy was as in disturbing this and that. And I told him that, what did Amarachi have with that boy? If not him, why would the boy be having problem with him in the school? So my husband have to go there and warn the guy that he should not harass his daughter again. But that's how he used to call them. As time goes on, this Deborah of herself confide in me that auntie Amarachi have been taking some step that you don't know, and she has been warning her. And I said, okay, what happened? She said Amarachi have been, so there was a time my sister-in-law came to stay with us, Ify. So she now showed us NNNENNA on the phone. She was a big girl. No, she was not telling Amarachi and the brothers, and don't worry, later I will let you know this your auntie because she's a big girl. I felt that ever since Ify showed Amarachi and the brother that picture, Amarach have been looking for a way to contact NNENNA because she felt she will have a good life with her. Maybe the way we used to like shout her or quarrel her or don't go this, don't do this, don't sit there. Maybe she doesn't like that kind of life. What she's expecting is not what she's seeing. She want a free life. I said, okay. So before you know, they have been contacted. They now go to my husband's phone and steal that NNNA's number. Ever since then, they have been communicating with NNNA without us knowing. They have been communicating with her. So this very day that this incident happened, that they said, um, they called us at the woman right that we should come. I said, okay, my husband, go and know what is happening. When you get there, you will know what is happening. So when he gets there, he said Amarach and Deborah came to report that he has been molesting them. I said, in this same house that we are living and I'm alive, it's not done anywhere. So as a woman, do you think I will not even know? When a young girl is respecting a man, the day that man approach that girl and say, I like you or whatever, that respect will totally reduce. So there's a way these children will normally behave to you or me if you have already done that kind of thing. I said, no problem, I will come over there. So it was during the time and I have a contact with the brother. The brother was now trying to let me know that Amarachi have been calling Nena and I've been letting her know I'm this. So that very day, Nena told Amarachi to go home and make a video that my husband wanted to sleep with her. So when Amarachi came home, Amarachi pulled up her skirts and tight and was like pushing my husband like he should make love to her, something like that. Before God and mom, my husband came to my school that they said, Name, do you know what happened today? Amarachi called him from the school that she wanted to come and do something. And I said, okay. He said you should call the Mr. Paul. He now called Mr. Paul. Hamarachi said she wanted to come and take something from the house. Please let her come. She came. When she came, the next thing she saw, him was already like, I want to go to work, want to change to his working clothes when Amarachi came in. He said, do fast because I'm already on my way out. Before you know, Amarachi pulled off her skirt and she has already put her phone on the camera so that when she do whatever she has planned, they will think my husband wanted to sleep with her true because of the plan they have already made. So my husband was like, what is wrong with you? Who asked you to set me up? What are you trying to do? What is the meaning of this? It was like pushing her away. Amarachi was like, uncle, I did not, auntie, no, let this and that. I said, are you out of your mind? This and that. You have to push her away. Before my husband now noticed that Amarachi was like videoing what is happening before he now said, please delete this nonsense from phone. We want to implicate me. What is the meaning of this? Who asked you to come and do all sort of things? When I came back home, I couldn't find Amarach and Deborah. Somebody came to ask of Amarach and Deborah that, where is the Amarach? They said they should call them from the school. I said, I've not seen them since I came back. I said, okay. The next thing I know that they called me from my children's school that my son was with somebody. They come and pick my children. I said, who is that? I have to run there because I don't know if it's kidnappers. When I get there, I saw the Mr. Paul with my son. I was wondering, why would Mr. Paul come to my children's school to come and pick my children up? So I don't know what has been going on there. So when I get home, when my husband now called me that this is what the allegation they lay on him on human rights, that's when I started suspecting something. So I went there. They interviewed me. So when I get there, that very day, I don't know NNENNA. I only heard of her name. I don't know. Even my husband doesn't know her because ever since my husband see NNNNA, NNNNA was about 8 to 9 years old. When NNNNA is up to 20 something years now. So he couldn't recognize her. NNNNA doesn't know my house. She doesn't know anything about me. So it was Amarachi that has been giving her information. So how she gets to know my house is through NNNNA. So when NNNNA came to pick those children, I wasn't aware. All I went to human rights, I was hearing that NNNNA vanished with these children. I was like, what is going on here? So they have to say my husband plan with NNNNA that she should fly the children out. I said, God, have mercy. What is going on? So before you know what is going on, I was asking my husband, what is going on here? He said he doesn't know. I said, my husband, what this guy is accusing of? What is going on? He said, help me. I don't know what is going on. I don't know why this guy will lay such allegation on me. I said, because this case is not a minor case. It's a very serious one. So I was questioned that very day and I left that place. It was later I was now discovering that even when Amarachi was kept, she did her birthday on Sunday, which is on 28th. A man have to come to that place to give her gifts without anybody consent. When they asked her to stay, Amarachi was there with having all sort of boyfriends, all sort of things. The sister was there with her, and the sister was letting me know that when they were there, Amarachi had a boyfriend that she used to go out anyhow, and she used to one man used to come and do for her day. I said,
where she was where?
That place.
Which place?
This place that Amarachi was now.
This shelter.
Yes.
This government shelter.
Yes.
Amarachi used to go out.
I said she said that place that he used to go and buy something and come back on their own. I said, what do you mean? I thought that place is a street place. He said, no, auntie, we used to go and buy something and we'll come back by ourselves now. I said, are you serious? He said yes. That even Amarach had a boyfriend then. She doesn't know if that man is the police or whatever. She had the boyfriend. And it's the man who is not even a boy. I said, has Amarach gone that far like that? Amarach is the kind of person that if my husband is sleeping and is giving her money, she will never say anything because she's a very loose girl. And this same girl had bring many quarrel between me and my husband. Even in the compound, people used to hear our voices. Many problems. Today, so they would tell my husband that, brother, tell auntie to go with her children and we will stay. Many
I
times.
want to come. I want now. There are some things that confine. You mean where Amarachi is staying now?
Yes.
That we took Amarachi
Yes, the
to.
sister confided in me that she had
The shelter that we took
yes,
Amarachi to.
yes. Before this her birthday. So I don't know if it's that same person that brought that gift for her on her birthday date. And she has been chatting. There was a day we am going somewhere. There's this chemist guy. We need to go. I need to go and ask her, when have you heard from Amarachi? Because when Amarachi was still with me, she and the guy, they were like friends. The guy said, of recent, about 2 days ago or yesterday, Amarachi chatted her on WhatsApp, this and that they are chatting now. I said, you mean Amarachi is chatting with you? He said, yes, and that I should look what they are chatting. I said, and now warned her in that you better be careful so that I do not come and carry me. I just left. So Amarachi have been a wayward girl, all sort of nonsense. She doesn't want the life she's living with us. She see that maybe we don't have much money and she wants to be exposed. To the extent the sister tell me that Amarachi told her that thank God they are free. That if she eventually leave this place, that she will go to maybe all these girls that used to stay alone, that man will come and like look for them, they will pay her money, all sort of things like that. Then she can take care of her sister. She was not looking at her that, are you okay at all? Me, I don't want. I'm actually, I warned you from the beginning that you should not do all these things you are doing. Now see where you have put me. See where you have, and I've been warning you. I've been warning you. I said, are you sure? I said, auntie, I can't lie to you. I said, does it mean that Amashi has gone that far? So why would she lay such allegation on her, on her uncle like this? He said even when they were together, that she told Amarachi that, please, me, I don't want this life. I want to go to school. I want to say, if it's you that is telling me I should come along with you, I should do this, I should do that. And now you are see where you have put me. You have put me in trouble. This and that. I said, okay, God will judge everything. What man did not know, God knows best. So at the end of the day, the last comment the sister made to me was that Amarachi told her that she wanted to have free life. She wants to enjoy her life. That all this caging whatever. And in short, they will stay with NNNENNA. That NNNENNA promised them that they will stay with her. She will take care of them. They will have a good life. So I think she was think all those things as maybe I'm living in a room or parlor where it's not comfortable for her. She's not eating good food. So she felt NNNENNA can make her a big girl all of a sudden and make her life better. So she might come up with anything she feel and accuse the uncle. But the man I married, I know he's not a dog and he can never do such a thing to that girl because he's not a womanizer and he's not a man that is fond of woman. Where he's living, they know him is a very street man. He doesn't take rubbish and he has a daughter. So I never expected that my husband will ever in one day sleep with a marriage in that same house. I can wake up to 3 times in a day to go to toilet to go and wee wee. So there's no how I will not catch this man doing all sort of things. And she said she will be crying in the night. What kind of sleep will I be crying that the brother that is beside her will not know? I asked the brother, please tell me the truth. Did you see maybe you have catch your uncle one day? The brother said, it's what Amarachi told me. Oh. Me, I have not seen you. I said, but you the two of you said he's sleeping with two people. He said, no, he did not, she did not say like that. Oh. What she said is that the uncle touching her. I said, okay, you people came to my house and accused this same your uncle that he has been sleeping with the two of you. Now you change it that no, he's not sleeping with you again. He's always put his hand inside your bumble. So which one do you want us to believe? Now that you are saying this one, how do you want me to believe? Why are you joining things together? The other day you make all your family to go against this guy that he has useless you people, he has molested you. Now is this a uncle that cater for you, that bring you to his house so I can have a good life, so that you people will not be roaming about the streets again? You are accusing that he should come and that he's sleeping with you again. So I don't believe what Amarachi is saying. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all that it can happen. I know it happens everywhere, but inside that my home, it's not done anywhere. So Amarachi is a very loose girl on her home. On her home, she's very loose, and she knows that me and my husband, we will not take that nonsense in our home. We will not take it because I have children that they're senior and I don't want them to teach them rubbish. Many times she'll be singing rubbish song. I would Amarachi, all the song you are singing is my children are learning this. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's when you condition know how to sing all this rubbish song. I don't like it. The dance you dance, I don't like it. Don't come and corrupt them. She said, auntie, don't be annoyed. So Amachi is loose. When she go to school, when she come back, she come and be me and see one boy do this, one boy do that. I will say, this your school doesn't have discipline. Is this what you people do in school? So next time I'll be asking her, is this school good before I'll go and come and put my son there. They say, auntie, it is good. I end up putting my son there. When my son now entered the school, it was my son that was not letting me know that, mommy, I don't like that school. And most time when he come, he will frown his face. I will say, what happened, David? Why are you like this? He will say the way Amarach behaves in the school, he doesn't like it. Boys everywhere, boys everywhere. I say, just face your own study. Leave Amarach. When she comes back, I will just call her. I will not want to let her to know that my son reported anything. I will talk to her like a mother. When they are doing their messages, I make sure I put eye on them, because the whole family will put blame on me that the two girls they put in on my care. What happened to them? Why would they go astray? So I was very, very careful of whatever they had. These same children I will buy, I'm the one that will buy clothes for them, buy shoes for them, buy everything they wanted for them.
But
We don't
you
want
said
them
the
to
whole
lack
thing.
anything.
You said the whole thing before we come online. You said the whole thing that Nena is behind the whole thing of their conversation because they
Yes,
have a
Amarach has
family
been
issue.
feeding her. Yes, we have a family issue. There was a time my husband said, I don't know, maybe it's what I did that is disturbing. I said, what happened? He said there was a time when her mother was not feeling fine, and they called him that his own blood matched the mother one, that he should come and donate blood. But him refused that time because he doesn't have that strength. So the mother eventually died. So, and these children have been on their own since, he has not been looked for them, whatever that. It's not his fault. Even family, everybody just scatter like that. So I don't, maybe he's now using it against him. So as now see the opportunity that this girl are in that same man house that doesn't donate blood for his mother, now want to use these children as weapon for my husband, because all our intention is for my husband to go to jail, for him to go to jail, to go and serve jail.
That
So
is Nena's
that's
intention.
what I noticed that she's all about. Because I don't know why a girl that have been living with me for a very long time, you don't know anything about them, will just call you and tell you all sorts of things. As a auntie, true, you really want to help. You will not know how to look into the matter. The next thing is to fly away with these children. At the end of the day, they start calling you. He said, you this and that, you can't come back, you can't do this, you can't do that. I said, okay, wait, God, let you just bring this here, because I have to see this children. You have to come and tell me this thing in my face that my husband is really doing this thing to them. You just have to bring them. Before they now call her the following day at Afoka police station, she now brought the two girls back. So I don't know what has been happening. It was now I was not really knowing what is happening in my husband's family, because they have been having a lot of family problem issues, which me as a wife, I don't even know. Many things that are hiding for me. Maybe I should not leave them, or I should not use it against them tomorrow. So I have to, when all this thing now happened, I was not saying, okay, I can see more to this problem. Now, family issue now, they want to use my husband as a weapon to go to jail. NNENNA doesn't know my husband. It was Amarach and Deborah that was contacting her. My husband
How
called.
did your husband have Nena's
Yes,
phone
there
number
was a
if Nena
time.
doesn't know your husband?
There was a time Ify came to my place. She had a problem with her husband. So she spent a month and 2 weeks in my house. It was during that process, Ify was going through her Facebook, she now saw him and said, my wife, come and see your husband's sister, Nnenna, that I've been telling you about. So I now left what I'm doing. I said, what a pretty girl, this and that. I didn't know how this one I'm seeing her on Facebook. Amarach and Deborah was also there. So if he was telling them that, as this your auntie, don't worry, she's a fashion designer, she's a big girl. When time comes, I will let you know her. But now face your study so that you can go to school. So it's like, as Amarach saw that picture since that time. So my husband now said, he would like to talk to Nnenna, that it's been long that he saw Nnenna, so that he can greet her. So if he now gave that number to my husband is a man that even customer gave him number, he doesn't know how to save it. When he comes, say, Nnenna, please help me and save this customer's number. So I was the one that saved that Nnenna number on my husband's phone. So Amarachi know that my husband has that number. And ever since then, she had, due to my husband is a man that throw his phone anywhere, he uses just this small phone. So Amarachi have already taken that number from my husband's phone, and she has been communicating for a very long time without our own knowledge. So they have been chatting, she has been telling her a lot what is going on in my home. So as Nnenna get to know my street Shasha, somebody that is living in the highland, to come and know mainland in Shasha here, then Amarachi has been the one giving her information, because she doesn't know this place, she doesn't know anywhere around it. So when Nnenna decided to come here, she told me that if anything that will make her to come here and come to the woman right when they invited her, that she doesn't have money for transport, I will have to give her money for transport. I said no problem. She came with Uber. I paid the Uber money. I gave the Uber man 10,000 naira. He gave me 700 naira change. When she was going again, the man said it's 11,100 naira. But I don't have
Uber to where? To Enugu?
to Aja, Lekki, where she's staying. says 11,100. She showed me on that phone. I said, okay.
Uh-uh.
Yes. I
Uber
said,
that have not reached its
yes.
destination is
I said I
charging
don't
you,
have 100 naira, but I counted 11,000 naira and gave it to her. That she should,
making 20.
yes, 20,300. So when she was, before she would come down from the car, she said she's wearing high heel, that she can't walk with it, that she needed the Dunlop slippers. I have to go and buy all these Dunlop slippers for her to wear before she can come down from the Uber car. So I bought that slippers for her. So all the money I spent that day was 20,000 something that I spent for Unena before coming down to this place. So when she came to that day again, she was like, this and that and this. She was just playing or saying all sort of things. I was like, this is not what you said you want to come and do here. Why are all these things? What is the thing? What is exactly what my husband did that makes you to harden your mind to this length? What is his offense? Because I don't really know what is going on here. What happened? You have been the problem of this situation from the beginning by taking these children away from here. If not, they would have know what to do. She said she was scared. The children, they would have been calling her. They said they would do this, they would do that. So she have to come down and pick them and take them to wherever she's staying. I said, okay, now that they have requested your presence, you have to come. You just have to come. So she said she can't come, that she doesn't have money. I said, okay, I will pay for your Uber through and full. So I paid the money that very day. So when she came, she was still behaving like that. Uncle Sir, this and that, because they know my husband and sister man, this and that. I said, what? And if you, what is going on in your family, this and that? Say, my wife, so that you not use it and insult us, so that you not use it and do this, so that you not use it and do that. That's why we don't make. Amarach will be in my house, sending love me there many
Who
times.
say you will not do what? I don't understand.
No.
Calm down now so that I can
Okay.
get what you are talking
So
about.
I was like telling Ifi that what is going on? What happened? Why is all this thing happen? So she was like telling me, my wife, just cool down. You know that it's not everything will let you know, so that you not go and be having one mind that you marry this and that. I said, but this thing is going on. Why is Nena behaving like this? What is my husband offense? That's what I just want to know. That's what they were telling me of the blood issue, how they did not do this, how they did not do that, that my husband came to their house and they take some things, they all sort of things. I said, does it mean that for how many years somebody can keep something in mind and say, okay, you now see now see the opportunity and do whatever she wants to do? No, but not by going to this kind of length, this public disgrace, all sort of things, molesting a child. That is getting, is too much. It's unbearable. The insult is too much. It's something you can tell in the family that Uncle Uche do this to me and I'm very annoyed. He will apologize if you can take it off from there. Not all this kind of thing. So Amarachi have been the one now feeding her with all sort of things that we don't know that she has been doing now. The brother told me that Amarach had been calling Unena at our back, that me, I don't know. When she was planning those things, she was telling her that Amarachi, this thing you are doing, you sure me, I don't know. She would tell her, shut up your mouth, Joe. If you like. Me, I don't japa nìyẹn. I don't japa. He said, japa, what do you mean by japa? He said, and let her stay now. If you like, stay. If you like, don't stay. This and that. I said, okay, all this now have been going on. Okay, I took you people like children. Why not come to me and tell me what is going on? You think I will ever support such man? You think I will ever stay with such man, molesting you children orphan? So all my niceness, all my want you to be a good children, so that you marry a good man, you take care of me, I will go home. All these things, what is it for when you cannot confide in me? This and that. You say they don't want to tell me, they don't want my family to scatter. But these you same children have gone to my husband 3 good times. Tell my husband that he should send me out of this house. So what is your reason of telling my husband to send me and my children away? The woman that carried you without thinking that the children have not survived finish, we have not feed our children finish, took you 2 people in this country, this hard country, taking care of you people. You now said you should not pursue the woman and the children. What kind of heart do you have? So I'm not surprised if Amarachi can say such thing against his uncle, because I know that she's looking for all ways to leave my house. So she doesn't know how to do it than to come up with such thing. So that is what I have to say, so that they will not send an innocent man that has not done anything to these children. He took these children like their like his own daughters. He doesn't want any harm to come to them. Even though at times if I'm quarreling these children and I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm harsh, it's the same man that will be quarreling me, talking to me anyhow. He has even beaten me because of these children. That why am I so harsh on these children? So if I thought if Amachi want to flee away or she wants to do anything, why not face me, the woman that I'm in the house with her? This man doesn't stay home. Why would she come up with such allegation? Very embarrassment allegation that my husband has been molested just because she wants to have a free life. She wants to do all sorts of things that she wants. Why would she come with such thing? So the thing really, really baffled me and it really weighs me down, because I know that Uche will never do such a thing. I will never do it. So that is what I have to say.
Okay. If I want to really understand what you're saying now,
Yes, ma.
you mean what is going on is a family issue,
Family issue, ma. Yes.
and the issue is that like they are trying to victimize.
Yes, ma.
The Nana late mother was sick,
Yes. As I
and
was
she
told, she needed a
she
blood.
needed the blood,
Yes.
and it's only your husband blood that
Imagine
matches
the
the mother's
mother's
blood,
own. Yes.
and the your husband was supposed to donate the
Donate blood
blood,
for her. Yes.
and he did not.
He did not.
Eventually the mother died,
Died.
and later on your husband told them that he also was not
Not
feeling
feeling
fine,
fine. That's why he
but
couldn't.
instead of telling them that he was not feeling fine, he did not come up with a donation.
Yes. Yes.
So Nena decided to pay your husband back now
Through the children that are staying with
through
me.
the children that are staying with you.
Yes.
Then secondly, you said that Amarachi have boyfriend,
Yes. She had boyfriend. Not even one.
not even one,
Yes.
and they
And
are
she
not,
can't deny it. If she see my, she can't deny that she doesn't have boyfriend.
and they are not children of her mates,
Some are of her mates, some are above her.
as in adults.
Yes.
And you said where she's staying in government shelter,
Yes.
that a man went there to celebrate her
Red birthday
birthday.
for her. Yes.
Make her call the gender. And not her relatives.
No, not her relatives.
Not her relatives.
At all, at all.
Hello, good afternoon, ma. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please, I was told by Uche wife that Amarachi that were kept in the shelter, that they said their boyfriend, somebody went there to celebrate birthday for her and all that. And ma, can you hear me? Hello, ma. Eh? Yes. Who? No, I said there is this case in your office, this UCHE case. The wife came and told us. Okay. All right. Thank you, ma. Okay. Sorry, I cannot put the woman. What is it called? Talk on phone,
Okay.
but she confirm it.
Okay, ma.
Yes. Possibly some of them might be watching, but she confirmed I cannot put our conversation online.
Okay.
Hence, it's not a personal discussion, but she confirmed yes that a man went there to celebrate her birthday, and the person in charge of the place is complaining that they should come and carry Amarachi from there. You wan call him now? Hello, ma. Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Yes, yes, yes. I will be. I will come to gender today. I'm coming there today. Once I close any moment from now, I'll be there. Yes. Mm. Yeah. Yes. Okay. No problem. Yeah. Okay. No problem. So is this girl, the sister, still with you?
No.
She's no more with you.
Yes, ma.
Where is she?
She's with the IPO.
With the IPO. Uh, I thought you went there to carry the younger sister
When
when she
she
was
was
not
not
feeling
feeling
fine.
fine, yes, when I was going there, the my husband people now said I should go and take and carry the bra in the first place. So that's what even make me to follow her. So when we get there, I couldn't get her again because my husband's sister had called me that I should not go and carry anyone because of the annoyance of what is going on, this and
Mm.
that. So at the end of the day, I was like, this one I'm confused. So when we now get there, the woman now said, what will happen is that she will take Deborah home for them to take care of her. But later she called me to come and get her. So I now said, okay, no problem. But since then, she has been there.
So they take her back to shelter.
So I don't really know where, but I'm not sure she's with Amarachi then.
Mm.
Yes. So
So, okay. When we go to gender anyway. So what you are telling this office now that hence Amarachi have been exposed to other men.
yes, she has been exposed. Because
That
she yes, because when she came, her lifestyle, the way she even there was a time we even be gisting, she would be talking. Say, until there was a time there some boys were doing party, this and that. They went there with this her stepmother daughter. That
from your house.
no, in the village when she was still in the village. That so no meat food again. So they have drinks, all these alcoholic drinks. Auntie, I end up drinking 3 bottles. Oh. I said, you are not serious. How can you drink a whole 3 bottles of alcohol? You say, and say I
So she
drank
can take alcohol.
yes 3 bottles like this star all these bottles three and until it's even head when I just get home I just go and sleep. I say Amachi for you to take 3 bottles of alcoholic I hear you this and that. So Amachi have been living a very stupid life. She go to boys even when she came to my place she used to chat with them. There was a one my husband saw one day was now asking who is this guy. He said the boy is in the village. He said he's in the village.
She chatted me from that shelter, and I saw a message. I said, "Who is this?" He said, "It's Amarachi." I said, "Which Amarachi?" He said, "Amarachi, Nena, whatever, whatever." I said, "How did you get? Where are you? Which number are you chatting? Because that is not the number." He said she
Yes.
changed her phone, changed her SIM card. I
Card.
said, SIM card, the number you gave to me before we took you to shelter is different.
Different.
How did you get a new SIM card that they took you there? You are not up to 5 days, 4 days. You change a new SIM card. He said she just feel like changing the SIM card. And I said, okay. Oh. But I don't know it has gotten to this level anyway. We will come what may. However, we will go to court.
Okay, ma.
Yes, because as it is, we cannot say um, what you are saying now is what you could have said earlier. One, what you are saying now is the reason why we're calling NNENNA ceaselessly that day to return them, so that them and your husband have physical confrontation. Yes, so date you touch me, another date you did not touch me, the other you touch me. So Amarachi gave her statement behind, your husband came to give her his own statement the other way. Amarachi gave another statement at the police station, and he was also begging whether we should forgive your husband and not that. But because I still see her as a minor, she may not know what she's saying by asking that we should forgive the man. I don't know if she felt maybe either she lied, she want us to forgive the man, because she and Deborah was begging seriously when we are a gender that we should, can we please forgive the man, that he has forgiven the man, we should let the man go. I said no, we can't let the man go, because it's not your decision to say you want to let the man go, except you tell us that you are lying. If you tell us that you are lying, then we will allow the man to go home. But if you did not let us, if you did not tell us you are lying, you just want to say, okay, we should allow the man to go home, you are forgiving the man. That is not hard to forgive. It's not your case, it's the case between the man and the states. So if you have all these things, that Amarachi have been living questionable character before she comes to your house, and you have seen other proof prior to that time, it's not now that you're supposed to have said. Then the issue of a family issue. I don't know at one point that you discover that they have been having family issue of blood or no blood. Of course, anybody that let anybody's mother or father died is a painful something, mostly when you are blood relatives and all that. But I cannot say if truly Nina is victimizing your husband for losing her mother because of Mr. Uche's blood. We cannot say, but we also heard that, and I think I heard when chairman also said that Unena's sister told him that that was what happened. So as it is, we may not know if it's a case of victimization, that Nena want to use the kids because she discovered that they are staying with Uche, and she's find the avenue of paying Uche back by making the mother to die, or she's just acting on her own that children shouldn't be molested and all that. But the whole confusion came in when she came to pick the children. If she had allowed the children and Mr. Uche to confront themselves, the whole world would have seen the body language of your husband when the girl will be giving her own statement there and there. And it's the essence why we're insisting the kids be returned back that day and all that. Come what made that is past. But as it is, as it stands, we have done everything necessary, everything required for the case to be charged to court. So if the police charge the case to court tomorrow, and from his statement or whatever, the judge deem fit releasing him, then good and fine. The both of them are going to speak, however, I don't know. Then if they feel okay, no, what this person is saying is true or is lie, let him go in for it, then that is how it's going to be. But I have confirmed one or two things, but you should have said all that before now. And do you know that if, for instance, as you are an adult and you are married, that if you did not give consent of, you did not consent to sex with your husband and he rape you, you can still sue him. Are you aware?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you aware that prostitutes that stand on the road, that is what they sign, they are prostitutes. But if you rape them when they did not permit you,
yes,
that you can still be prosecuted for that.
Yes.
So if Amarach is sleeping with every man on the street, and he said no, it's a taboo, it's an insect for an uncle to be sleeping with her, and she's not willing to let go of Uncle So, and said I must speak up and let the man face the wrath of the law, then she's still acting according to the law. And moreover, she's still a minor, she's not adult yet. Do you understand me?
Okay.
So that is the reason why whatever transpired, whatever happened, if it is Nena behind the scene, or whoever that is doing anything, or it's true that the man is sleeping with the girl, or he did not sleep at all, as it is now, the case is not in our hand. Because we have interest in the case, that is why gender is calling us. And because we spend money for all this process, paying this COVID-19 and all that, to ensure that the case is not sleep under carpet.
Okay.
That is why we are still on the case. So by tomorrow, the case will be charged to court.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, thank you, viewers. Or as you can see, or as you know, I am not judge. I'm not. I'm not judge. I'm not lawyer. We are only mediators. So the only thing we can do is to follow up the case and let the right thing be done by ensuring the case is charged to court, and we'll do the needful. Thank you, Esther Ochebu. God bless you. So that is it. And please, for the family of the girl, if Nena is watching or anybody is watching that is close to them, please tidy up your home. All this like this. So if there is any reason, if the case is a victimization case or you want to use any avenue, pay back or no pay back, God owns the life. Do you even know that even if the man provide the blood, if truly the blood suits and God want to take the life of the innocent woman, she can still go. But if God want to save, even with blood, without blood, she will still be alive. So let's keep that aside. The bone of contention now is sexual abuse. Complain to this office, and that is what we stand for. If there is any other thing they want to resolve, we are also ready to help the family resolve the issue. Hence, chairman also give uh, the urgence to Nena to speak his own side, her own side of whatever, based on what the family were coming telling us. So God bless you. Please don't forget to support the widows program coming in. Please be partaker of everything. And I want to thank the 149 people that have actually shared on this story. God bless you. God explode you to the world for better, not for calamity, not for disaster, not for tragedy. Learn from this. And some of you that is learning and sending positive, meaningful, reasonable comments to the page, God bless you too. And please, before you begin to condemn, when you see, you watch somebody giving statement, don't condemn it. Be a good listener. Fold your heart, cross your leg, be throwing your popcorn to your mouth, or be chewing your gum like my young barrister. You're laughing. You can be chewing your gum, watching, put your hand on your shoulder, or be throwing your popcorn to your mouth quietly. Don't just condemn. No, you are lying, you are not lying, you are this, you are that. Let's not condemn until we see the both parties. We hear out from the both parties. How did we conclude? I not judge anybody. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This need to be said out. The reason why I said we cannot let me read this person's comment. Also, what truth? Nena is saying the truth. Check her Facebook. I thought I mistakenly click wrong person. Is Mr. James Joseph? I want to read, please. Those of you saying that this woman is lying, are you people dare to know the really fact of the truth? If you people are constantly watching this platform, can you people remember the case of mother and daughter who lay allegation of rape to father, but after the investigation of human rights it was false allegation? Can you people remember? You are very very correct. You have a retentive memory, Joseph Ezeja. Yes, that is the case of Oluchi and the father. Remember when Oluchi came to our office with the mother, the allegation was that the father wanted to sleep with her, or he started sleeping with her, he's trying to rape her and all that. And we invited the father, and while we dig further, because we, according to chairman, he said we are not oil on top of the water, we are sand. When you throw oil on top of water, it stays on the surface, but if you throw sand into the water, it goes to the bottom, meaning you don't be on the surface and conclude on any matter. We have to go beyond what any other person is saying. You understand? Yeah. Oluchi case was so strong that we have to take Oluchi from the parents. Oluchi was staying with us for weeks and all that, to ensure if what she actually said or what the mother came to tell us was truth. She actually brought her daughter, her first daughter, to our office. to allege the husband that the husband is trying to have an sex with the girl, and trying to have a sexual intercourse with the daughter, where the man even was dumbfounded. And when we heard out the other side of the story, we discovered it was all lie. It was more or less like a family matter, that the girl is trying to take side with her mother, and all that and all that. So you have to see beyond what people say. People, some anybody can lie. If some children that that pass through our office, if we tell you what to discover with some of them, you will baffle. Children of 10, 12 years, 9 years, you will hardly believe what some of these children say. They can lie, and at that moment they will twist it, and if you are not sensitive, you will believe this child is lying. Whereas if you investigate this, so I mean the child is saying the truth, but whereas the child was lying. So that is it. So please, let's not conclude on every jump into conclusion most of these cases, except to know the right this thing. But nevertheless, God alone knows the truth, and the truth must prevail. Let him go ahead of us in everything we are doing. God bless you. Please don't remember to share. Remember the widows program. God bless you. Don't forget. And if you do that, you can call on 08033024550. And if you still want to be an anonymous person that want to sow into their life, please, I'm going to drop the account number again. If you do that, you can also private chat me on 08033024550, right? If you want to support the widows program, whereas I can still send you the account number, and we'll take it off from there. 0105734306. First Bank. I'll be writing 0105734306. First Bank. Please, this is it. Don't be a friend or fans of this organization without showing yourself supportive in this program, please. And even if you follow us, you see where you say support human right or be a member. By clicking that, way you pay 3,500 every month for our program. And I'm going to some of you that are having case with us, or you are having what is it called, we have recovered money for you, and if they are talking from now till tomorrow you don't want to answer, I will personally call you. I will personally private chat you. You have to support them, no matter the little. You have to support them. If you are even still having case in this office that is yet to be attended to, you will still support them. You get me? As na I want make I just dey call na one after the other, the private chat na make na say president call me make I support widow, I go do am, provided say their program hold, dey see food eat, dey see cloth wear, I go do am. So if na that one go make you na come become my friend, we go be temporary, we have that temporary friend, I will make you that temporary friend at that moment. Procoista, please don't disturb me. I say support widows program. That's what I'm telling you. Don't tell me I have other kids. I don't have any kids. In fact, we want to be handling case without coming online again. Thank you. Onye Diva Ramanos. Come on. Is it that this love akpo no dey hear wetin I dey talk? Abi you just stay wan make me to delete you first before you give me my widow's money? I don talk to you since, so you just sit down dey watch, dey write your, dey type anything you like there. Don't worry, I know what to do. Take that number, go private chat am, and I go screenshot her face. Na fine girl, so even if I put am for my page, I will not regret it. If you don answer me before 30 minutes, love, that name, you will see what I will change it to. Anita, as you feel say na where I'm talking important, you want to talk a refund, you go go join people wey dey look for how to fight us. You know say we ready for you. I go still block you. You know where you register your case, abi? Go there, go and lay your complaint. You know, some of you come, if you have where you register the case and you believe the office, you did not register case on Facebook, you go to that office, go and face your case there, or you go to that office or the line, go and lay your complaint there. And some of you think you want to do anyhow. I think gone are the days, so I don't think I have that time to romance anybody anymore. All of you that are ganging up again with our enemies against us, and the day I go vex, I go know say I no owe any of you explanation. Na love I just dey show, because God says we should show love to our neighbors. You are my neighbor, you are my friend, you are everything as it is now. Even though I don't know you, you don't know me. Thank you, Collins Chi. Am I black? Now you are talking. How can I be talking your praise though? Your president have been talking. Love, mind yourself. I nearly changed this name. How can I be talking and you abuse the typing on this place, and you are talking to everybody, replying everybody, and you cannot tell me, praise though, I've heard you. What is the meaning of that? She calls you love my hair. Oh my goodness. Can I tell you who made this? I will not tell you, because some of you, they just come here, come glue. No be say they love you and mine. You guys that love, that if you come immediately you will share. Once you come online, you just hear plan, before you know, you don't share it to all your members. You have asked other people, go and follow them. Are you not seeing what they are doing? You know, when you see contemporaries, they don't know what to do. Just imagine, uh, this man in Abuja, ordinary president. Ordinary president was doing everything humanly possible to reach out to people, to help humanity, this, that. Fans were there hailing him and all that. Only one little mistake, shekere mistake, that nobody is above mistake. He said to err is human, to forgive is divine. That is why we are human beings. It's only God that cannot err. Only small mistake that man did, almost the whole world is against him. Mistake. They will condemn him here, they will condemn him there, they will condemn him both physical and spiritual. They will even come to our page, they will come to our office and be, if you come here, you talk, is that about him? Stop. Because I know the same way you want to condemn this man, the same way you want to condemn me there. We know who our good friends, good followers, good members. Not every one of you will know. Some of you that's glued to this page, looking for what to say, that you go and drop I'm a YouTuber. That's where I make money from. Or you go to other place where you talk your whatever. Please. There no balance. Exactly. Thank you, my dear. So every one of you, if I come out now, if I see your name, you must support. If you no support, forget it. There are some, you have to give us, you have to be giving us stars now. We'll tell you at least where to be making little income from by next year, so that will not bother you whether widow is coming or widow is not coming, except you will not meet up to the to what you want to help them with. Love you, Naomi too. He said Doroba say I'm a member of Brekete family of listening to case is my is my job. Don't just listen to case without supporting. I will warn you. Which kind member? We don't have just normal flat boat member, social media member. No, we have members that are our own real member. Those are the members that will release number for them to call victim, suspect, and all. I mean defendant and all that. Joseph Ezija. So you learn from me a lot. That is good. All right. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening. I am running. Go home to go and cook. Have a wonderful evening. We'll be back tomorrow, okay? We're supposed to have DNA test today, but the man in question is in Nigeria, but I think him and the person is trying to sort out one or two things. Duvier, let me answer you, my dear. Whatever you want to support with your strength, go ahead. It's not. It's not about, I'm not taxing any of you. Whatever you feel like, you feel you are comfortable with, do it. You know serious, you want to report one case, not be only report one case, na 10 case. Chairman is president close secret. Love, as I'm his close secret. Now you know. We will know those that are our top fans. I want to announce my top fans for next week. Yes, so all right, nice evening. Enjoy yourself. Don't keep me here before chairman carry my matter call report say at the day office reach 7 o'clock. My Ghanaian Kiru, have a wonderful evening. Bye.